guys? Thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan and the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks in the same video. This is going to be a full Rainbow EZA showcase of both units. By the way, Gohan sticker is a little fire, not going to lie. That's a very nice sticker effect. I do have a sticker video that I am putting out on some of these units if you want to check it out, but yeah, very happy with how the Gohan turned out. Not happy with the Teen Gotenks though. His was not very good. Android 21 was a bit of a letdown too, but anyways, check out that video if you want to see some of the Heroes unit stickers. So let's go ahead and take a look at the passive for both units, and then we'll look at the team and jump into the showcase here. So Gohan does supreme damage and seals, and then he raises attack for 9 turns. So Gohan is meant to be fairly offensive, and he's going to keep stacking attack. He has Ki +2, attack and defense 120, plus an additional attack and defense 70 while performing a super, so that on super passive there will be affected by support a lot more. Plus an additional attack and defense 30% with 3 or more Ki Sphere obtained. So we're going to try to make sure we can get 3 or more Ki Spheres each time with him to get that extra 30%. We'll kind of see the difference when we don't. He has a chance of performing a crit plus 30% with 5 or more Ki Spheres obtained. And then he reduces damage received by 30% with 7 or more Ki Spheres. So the damage reduction is nice, but it's not something you can count on, right? Now, the Gohan does work well with the tech God Trunks because he is a Rainbow Orb Changer. So if you're running him on God Trunks' team and the God Trunks is maybe floating around, he can actually pair really well to Gohan and help him out. I think for the most part though, we're going to just try to get 3 or more Ki Spheres to make sure we get that full attack and defense passive, right? So we'll keep that in mind as we're going through. Because Gohan stacks attack, I did go all in on additional, and the crit I know is low, but if we get 5 orbs, he's going to have a much better chance to crit, right? So that's Gohan's passive there. You can see I did give him a lot of additional, a little bit of crit on his skill orbs, and he's fairly highly link leveled, not full level 10, but he's getting there, right? Alright, now let's take a look at Trunks here. So this Trunks does supreme damage and raises attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns. So this Trunks is going to be, he's going to take a while to stack up, but once he stacks up, he's going to be looking pretty good. That's very similar to like Bergamo's effect, except Bergamo I think only stacks defense for 9 turns. So he's stacking attack and defense. So this Trunks is going to be very defensive, I think. He gets attack and defense 120. He disables enemies' guard. He has a high chance of guarding all attacks, which is very good. If it were guaranteed guard, this guy would be a god. But even having a chance to guard, I think his defense is going to be high enough that like he's not going to get like obliterated if the guard doesn't activate, right? So I think it's a nice add-on that he's got. Just don't always count on it. He gets an additional attack 30% within the same turn when guard is activated. So when he does guard, he will get a little bit of an attack buff on that turn. And then he gets an additional attack plus 12% with each attack received up to 60%. Plus an additional attack plus 12% with each attack performed up to 60. So this Trunks has a lot of building up to do, right? So we're stacking attack and defense on super. We're getting more attack basically when we get hit and when we attack. So this Trunks has a lot of building up to. Both of these units do. So we're going to just get a good long look at them and see how they do. It's kind of weird that the Trunks gets more defense like as he's building up, because I feel like Trunks is meant to be the more defensive one. So I'm surprised that wasn't defense, but that's okay. We'll see how they're looking here. And then once again, very highly link level, just not quite maxed out yet. He does link fairly well with the Gohan. So I'm going to run him and the Gohan on rotation together. Hopefully we can get them both stacking quite a bit. We are running the crossover team, so we just basically flooded this thing with support. So we've got Pan, we've got Toa, the leader is a support unit, we've got this Trunks as a support unit. So yeah, we're just basically running them on rotation. We're just going to flood them with a bunch of support. So turn 1, we've got Gohan. We will see the Trunks on turn 3. He is in slot 7. So Gohan's at 148k defense, which is not that bad. But we're looking at Gohan maybe to be a little bit offensive. And Gohan's only got 1 link active. So this is very heavily supported, but not linked up very well. Let's see what Gohan does here turn 1. Okay, about 4 mil. I mean, 4 mil is definitely a very good solid attack stat, right? Which it's only going to go up. Yeah, 4.2 on the additional. This is why I like additionals. I'm thinking of Gohan as more of an offensive powerhouse. Now keep in mind, Gohan, if we do get 7 orbs, does have damage reduction, which would pair really nicely with that, right? Okay. So the next time Gohan comes up, we will look more closely at the orb layout to see what we can grab. And with units like Gohan, You know, it's not bad that he gets different things with orbs. I think it just makes you think a little bit more as you're playing, right? So when I'm on this off turn here, I can think about setting up orbs for Gohan. So that's what I might do. Now, I know it's kind of weird. I'm just going to leave the 2 Vegetos on rotation. The Vegetos are only at 20% support for the Gohan in Trunks, so I'm just going to leave them kind of together here so I can keep my 40% supports flowing. So let's see if I can just leave like a fat stack of maybe int orbs here for Gohan, assuming that this Goku survives. But this here, there is 7 orbs there, so if I can kind of keep that intact, I want to just grab an orb that's not really going to mess with it. I feel like this, let's try this one. Okay, I think we're okay. I don't think that messed with it. So we should have 7 orbs. So Gohan on the next turn is going to have 30% damage reduction, provided we grab those orbs, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. And then Vegeto, I was really hoping to pick up, like, so my Vegeto's at 90% from last year. I was really hoping to pick up one unfeatured, but it just didn't happen. And guys, it's not worth chasing unfeatured. It's really hard to pull like the exact unfeatured unit you want on these banners. So definitely like don't go for that. Okay, so we did finish off Goku. So my orb setup is going to change, which is fine. I'm fine getting kind of a clean turn here. Okay. It's unfortunate all the attacks are coming on the end because I need this Trunks to get hit to build up his passive. So let's see here, turn 1. Trunks is at 155k defense. So these start of turn like defense stats actually aren't bad. And considering Trunks has so much building up to do, I did go like all in additional on him as well. So yeah, we're just going to kind of go along here and see what we're getting here. So Trunks did gain, so 2.25. So Trunks not looking like crazy impressive on the attack turn 1, but remember, he's got a lot of building up to do. So I think on long events, yeah, Gohan's at 5.2 already. Wow. Gohan's looking very good offensively. Wow, 5.6 on the additional. It's helping too that Gohan is getting a bunch of additionals to like build his stacks even further. Gohan kind of dominated there, not gonna lie. Wow. Yeah, on the EZA banner, I do think the Super Saiyan 3s are all pretty darn good. They did pretty well on all of those, actually. Alright, so this Vegeto turn, once again, I'm going to try to look at orbs here and see if we can't get 7. So we do have the tech ones in the middle. So, yeah, we got 9 there. So I think, oh, that might have messed it up, actually. I think I just messed it up there. That's okay. We'll see. Whatever Gohan gets, he gets. Like I said, my main concern is I'm at least getting the 3, so we're seeing the right like stat numbers, right? Because I'd say 3 orbs is fairly reasonable to like expect to get that pretty much every turn. Typically, you have to get pretty bad orb placement not to be able to get 3 orbs. So I think that's realistic to consider Gohan always having that attack and defense 30 that he gets there. Okay. Alright. And this Toa, I mean, she's from last year, but I still use her all the time in showcases. Like, and she's not like terrible, like in difficult content. Like, I built mine with dodge, as you can see there. But she isn't like an instant kill because she's only like a year old, so she's not the oldest unit. All right, what do we got here? So Trunks is already up to 200k defense. So yeah, we can see quite clearly that Trunks is meant to be the defensive unit, Gohan the offensive one. But I think once Trunks builds up, he's going to compete. So we've got 7 orbs here in the middle, but I want Trunks to go first because I need Trunks to get hit a bunch. So I'm going to let Trunks, and plus Trunks is less likely to kill the Goku. Alright, so Gohan, we'll just get 6 orbs. Like, Gohan's not going to need the guard there, simply because he's probably going to kill Goku. let's not kid ourselves here, right? Okay, so, yep, building the attack stack. Now he's at the 4 mil, so Trunks right now is building up quite quickly. I would not be surprised if this Trunks fully built up is outputting better attack stats than the Gohan. We'll see. He's getting up there real quick, though. Yeah, actually, so Gohan now missed an attack stack. So Gohan will have like a turn where he won't, like he'll kind of miss a little bit, but that's okay. I'm hoping that on the next turn here, unfortunately I can't like miss supers here. Let me see, there's 7 tech orbs. I could save that for Gohan, see if we can't get a guard activation. I'm hoping these Vegetos don't do too much damage. I want to make sure, well here's the thing. I for sure will have Trunks attack first next turn because he's got type disadvantage. So he should not do like hardly any damage to this Goku unless he crits. But I did build my Trunks like full on additional. So critting I don't think will be an issue there. And Vegito's just sitting here kind of doing his own thing. I mean, Vegito, like his 2 to 3 mil attack stats don't seem that crazy, but he is a support unit and like has a really good leader skill and can counter dodge supers. That's something that maybe people forget about, but very good. And then Pan doing her dodge thing, getting her defense built up. Very, very good. All right, so yes, this is going to be a good turn for Trunks. Trunks now is at 284k defense, which is definitely solid. We're going to go ahead and grab this with the Trunks. And then Gohan's going to grab this. He's going to have guard, but won't be able to actually use it. And actually doesn't matter because he's already got type advantage, but, damage reduction. But the damage reduction won't matter because he's not getting hit, right? So, but we just showed that we were able to grab 7 orbs there. All right, let's see what Trunks has here. Should still be building attack. This will be interesting. This might actually hurt. The defense is high, but we got disadvantage. Okay, so no, we got double digits there. Okay. Oh, you know what? Trunks' guard activated there. Yeah, that's right. He has that chance to guard. And then here's Gohan at 5.65. So that turned out actually really good to show off that, like, when his guard activates, he took what normally would have been a type disadvantage shot and took it for double digits. So that was very good by that Trunks there. Very good. And Gohan, I mean, he's sitting in the high 5 mils, which is definitely very solid. A video that I just put out before this one is on the Tech Teen Gotenks Super Saiyan 3, and he's absolutely wild and insane too. Like, just based on this celebration alone, like, they basically built like a modern Super Saiyan 3 team that actually works in today's meta. The only thing we're missing for the team is the leader, so I'm very hopeful that Int Bardock gets an easy A, like, just like as a surprise, like maybe at the end of the celebration, or maybe they do like a mini part 2. I know they've never done part 2 for heroes, but they've done a lot of firsts this year, right? So like, this is the first time there's ever been easy A's for heroes. This is the first time they've done like multiple like crazy heroes banners the way they've done. What was it, 3 banners? I don't think they've ever done 3 banners for heroes before. Just the sheer amount of units is absolutely insane for heroes. So because there's been so many firsts, I would not be surprised if they did like a part 2 and dropped like a heroes LR. So now Trunks is at 342k defense. Gohan's still at 130. So Gohan's defense, you can see, just stays consistent, right? It's like 130 to 150, which isn't crazy. But you have the option to get the damage reduction. And just remember, Gohan is meant to be more offensive. Trunks is meant to be more defensive. So Trunks will grab that single orb there, get a little bit of healing. Gohan is going to get the 30% damage reduction. So we might actually see it in play here if Goku doesn't just die. But we'll see. All right, so Trunks should get his, like, I think a lot of his passive, yeah, so his attack should be pretty built up. Yeah, 6 mil. So Trunks now just surpassed Gohan on attack. And then on defense, yeah, 6.2 now we got the additional. Wow, Trunks looking pretty good once you build him up a little bit. Heck yeah. And then Gohan at 6.3. So like when you look at these units like fully built up, the Trunks is actually looking a little bit better to me because he's putting up the 6 mil attack stat that Gohan just did, but he's far superior defensively, right? And has that chance to guard. Now Gohan, I think, basically they're fairly equal if you think about it. So Gohan's got less defense, but when his damage reduction hits, that's very significant with the amount of defense he has. The Trunks, however, has a much higher defense stat, and when he guards, he's going to be fairly untouchable as well. I actually should have been paying attention here. I actually could die here. Hopefully Vegito counter supers here if he does. Let's see. Okay. Alright, and then I think we're going to be okay unless we take a super and we don't counter dodge it. Let's see what happens here. I should have been paying attention. I should use the Whis here. The team has kind of been flowing so well. Like, I've been doing a lot of hero showcases, right? Oh, please don't kill me. Oh, I think we're okay. Oh, Toa. I hope Toa doesn't take from normals, though. Toa might take from normals here. Let's see. Okay, dodge. Don't. Oh, we needed that dodge. Look at this, guys. 7,000. 7,000. Okay, so yeah, needless to say, we went a little crazy here. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the defense stats first because I'm about to use an aider, and aider is going to increase our defense. So just keep in mind, Trunks here is 436k defense. Okay, and then Gohan, like Gohan we've seen, he's very consistently at that 132 number. Now we're going to use the aider here because we need to heal. It's going to give us 50% defense. So Trunks' defense is going to look a little bit wild here. Yeah, 600k defense. That's not like normally like what his defense would look like, right? All right, so we're going to leave Trunks in slot 1. Just kind of see how wild this attack stat's going to be here. And then Gohan's going to do that. We got the minimum of 3 orbs at least. And then we basically full healed, and we're getting the Dokkan attack here. So this is going to look pretty good here. All right, Trunks is still building some attack there. Now, let's see what Trunks has here for an attack stat. Yeah, 6.5. It's kind of crazy. Like, I've never seen an event like this where Dokkan has just released so many units at once. It's not almost, it is overwhelming, especially for me as like a content creator trying to get out videos on all these. That's why a lot of these showcases I am doing in pairs. 6.77 on the additional. Gohan's not even going to get to attack this turn. So unfortunately, Trunks is kind of stealing the show a little bit, but I've been putting him in slot 1 a lot because I want him to get hit and build up. So here's what we're going to do. With our defense up here, and like, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, Pan's almost 300k defense. The Vegetos have type advantage. So we're going to go to another turn here. I'm going to put Gohan in slot 1 and get him some stacks and see how he's doing. But I would not be surprised. Like, that Gohan could easily be over a 7 mil attack stat. He's just been missing supers because the Trunks has been obliterating in slot 1, right? All right, let's see. I'm curious to see what Gohan's going to look like on the next turn, because I feel like Gohan was looking really good at first, and I kind of let Trunks take over. So let's get Gohan in the forefront again. Gohan, though, like in shorter events, I definitely like the Gohan better, because he was just spitting out, what, like a 4 mil attack stat turn 1, and he only builds up from there. So Gohan, I'd say, is very good for shorter events. Trunks is definitely better in the longer events. But they're both good in long events, because Gohan's attack, I mean, he does continue to build that up, right? All right. So yeah, we're just fine there. So, oh, it's so tempting though to put, you know what, Trunks isn't going to kill him. Like, there's no way. Yeah, we got to put Trunks in slot 1. Look at that barrage of attacks we're taking. If we could get the 7 orbs, I would have put Gohan in slot 1. But because we can't get 7, I'm going to leave Trunks in slot 1. There's no way Trunks takes out UI Goku, right? So we can only get 6 orbs of Gohan. He's only going to take 1 attack anyways, so we're fine. So we'll do that. All right, let's see what we're looking like here. Trunks head is like, what, I think it's like 480k defense, something like that. So yeah, about 6 mil now again. So Trunks fully built up is sitting in that like 6 mil attack range with like 3 to 400k defense. Like, absolutely bananas, with a chance to guard. So the reason why his attack was a little bit lower was his guard didn't activate this turn. If his guard activates, he gets a little attack buff. Yeah, so Gohan, he's down to 5 mil, but the reason why that's falling off is because we haven't been stacking with him. So we'll go one more turn. Because I want to do Gohan some more justice and get him stacking. But that Gohan, he was like up to that 5 mil way earlier in the fight. It's just because Trunks kind of gave him a couple turns of not allowing Gohan to attack, right? Okay, so we'll do this. I mean, if I could save 7 orbs from Gohan, but I don't think it's going to work. There's 8 orbs there, but I got to grab 2. So I'd have to like grab this and then grab this. That's still not going to be 7 orbs. Be nice to get Gohan 7. Alright, this will be fine. Well, actually, we got type advantage, but we don't have the defensive buff anymore, so this could sting a little, but we'll be okay, I think. Yeah, 100k is not bad. And then this will give Gohan a chance to heal up on those int orbs. And then if I have any AGL orbs available, we'll have Trunks will definitely heal up. But yeah, these units are great. They're turning out very, very good. Once again, I'd say the Tech Teen Gotenks definitely stole the show for me. I did his showcase videos out already, but he was absolutely crazy. There's just been so much value in the Heroes banners. I do recommend people summon. Look at this, support Trunks at almost 3 mil. He's looking pretty good there too. Alright, and that's the unit a lot of people probably just had in their boxes, right? Okay, so this is going to be the last turn because we're probably going to kill UI Goku. We are definitely going to feature Gohan in slot 1. And I guess I'll just heal again just to make sure we're okay. And then with that defense buff, we're good. We're only going to get 6 orbs. So yeah, that 7 orbs is kind of a tricky one without an orb changer, right? And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. So, yeah, turn 15. I mean, this team just kind of like went through this fairly quickly. Alright, so yeah, 5.4. Let's see if we can get an additional from Gohan if he doesn't kill him. Nope, he killed him. So So guys, I would say had Gohan been consistently supering, he definitely would have been like up over 7 mil at the end of that thing there. So anyways, I think these Super Saiyan 3s are great. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.